Yo, bro.
What's happening?
Hey, we might be in trouble today because we called some superheroes or supervillains in today. Because today we got Daniel, bro. Spaghetti.
What's going on, fellas? What is going on? Super villain, you know. Super villain. I don't think I've ever been called a super villain before.
Yeah, superhero or supervillain, one of the two. We're about to find out.
We'll figure it out by the end of this pod, innit?
yeah, true. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Shooter Podcast, episode 165, with me and the bro 808 kicks 80, and down below we got that Dark Horse. We got Daniel.
What's going on,
podcast.
people?
What is up, guys? How you doing, bro?
Yo.
Good, man. Good.
Yeah, I didn't mean. You know what? That was the last minute spur to call you a supervillain. You're a superhero or a supervillain. One of the two. We're about to find out.
Truth is, depending on who you ask, it might be true.
Well, based on your last appearance on the pod, I think you standing on the side of villainy. I'm just saying, like for those of y'all that don't remember, or if y'all wasn't watching or listening to the pod last time Daniel came on, the title of that episode is "I Don't Like Chicago 1's."
Oh yeah.
And the name of that episode is a direct quote from Mr. Dark Horse right here. So
what can I say? We like what we like, innit?
Exactly.
Hey.
But let's do what we do like the start. Please do like, follow, subscribe, come chat to us, let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. Please do follow 808 kicks _ATO. That is the bro. That is the podcast, brother. And also please do follow, what was it, bro? That Dark Horse. You're definitely a dark horse, bro. Definitely a dark horse.
yeah, and follow Love Kick Customs. And what else?
Right, cool. And also, and follow Love Kick Customs and all of that stuff, because you guys cut out for a second for there. That was a bit weird. But what are we here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week, TJ. Try to take over the world. Yes.
Yeah,
You know what, before I come on next time, I'm going to need a catchphrase, you know.
No,
A
man.
real super villain has a catchphrase.
Yeah, you don't like Chicago 1's. That's the one.
Yeah, I mean, that's your villain tagline for the time. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you want from us, Daniel. Like you set yourself up for that one, bro. For real, like I mean, it was during Lose, Choose, or Dump, wasn't it?
I think it was, you know.
No, what? No,
It was
either during the Lose, Choose, or Dump. That's the most likely.
Yeah, I think
situations.
I'm fairly certain it was, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's-
If we're doing that, well, I might as well pop it off right now.
John. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
This,
You didn't even let me settle into my seat or nothing. Get comfortable. Nothing. You weren't joking. You're really not treating me like a guest.
I told you before we started, you ain't a guest no more. You're not a guest. We have too many conversations with you, too much interaction with you outside of the pod for you to be considered a guest. And that go for all the rest of the bros. Next time y'all come, if you've been on the pod before, next time you come back, you ain't a guest no more. So don't expect no.
Help yourself to drinks and snacks.
Yeah, you don't break nothing.
You become an honorary guest, not an honorary host. That's the one. But yeah, let me press that button again. I like it. I liked your reaction first time.
Yeah, we on you.
Loose, choose, or dump. All right, cool. It's got nothing to do with sneakers. Me and Q thought about this yesterday. Right, lose, choose, or dump. You know the premises. You lose something, you choose something, and you dump something. Right, cool. No need to say it to you, but if you're new to this, if you lose something, that means you lose it for yourself and you give it to everybody else. If you dump something, you dump it out of existence, and if you choose something, you get everybody gets it, and including yourself. All right, cool. This is gonna be a hard one. London, Jamaica, or Los Angeles? No,
Las Vegas.
No, Las Vegas. That's the one. Las Vegas. Sorry, bro.
Oh.
And the reason why we choose Las Vegas is because you always love to go Las Vegas, bro. You always love to go Las Vegas.
I'm trying to sneak another trip in before the end of the year. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It seems to be like the yearly thing now. Whoa. Now you're really admitting about. So we gotta choose Jamaica.
Okay,
told you.
cool.
I told you.
Yeah, you
choose Jamaica.
To that one, right?
You got to choose Jamaica. You're crazy. That's where I'm going to retire. I refuse to die in the cold.
Okay. I'm with you, bro.
Oh.
I'm with you. Whew.
So lose, everybody else gets it, right?
Yeah.
So lose, oh, man, this is really painful. But lose, it's got to be Vegas then.
Hold on. So you're losing Vegas.
For myself, yeah. Everybody else gets it though, right? Which means, unfortunately,
you're dumping London. London doesn't exist.
Unfortunately,
London's definitely burning in this one, bro.
I got love for London. I spent a lot of time in London. I lived there for a few years. You know, met some good people. But you know what? You set this up for yourself, man. You were burning with London on this one. I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, London Bridge is falling down, says Daniel. Didn't I tell y'all he was on the villain side?
Yeah. First of all, first episode. Oh no. First one he says Chicago ones. He doesn't like Chicago ones, and now he says London Bridge is London Bridge is
falling
burning down. Burning down the phone. I wanted to. Sheesh, bro. You're proper on the villain arc today.
That was a straight setup. That was.
It really was. Right. Y'all done me dirty on that one.
All right, man.
Oh,
we look. Let me apologize. It's all in fun, but I knew as soon as because TJ came up with the idea, and I said, "Oh, I already know what he gonna do."
What did you think I was gonna say? What did you think I was gonna dump?
No, I thought you was gonna dump Vegas. Be honest with you, but I knew you was gonna choose Jamaica for yourself. I knew that off top. I was telling TJ, I said, bro, the man got a Jamaican flag in his screen name.
It was Mauritius as well in between. Between the So we was gonna throw Mauritius in there, but I thought that would give you some leniency because it would have been London, Mauritius, and Jamaica. And Q was like, no, you got to throw Vegas in that.
Oh, if you had thrown Vegas instead of Mauritius would have got dumped. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So we could have saved London.
I'm a villain, you know.
We could have saved London.
We could have saved London.
You could have saved London.
Damn it.
That's my fault then. Me and Daniel have single-handedly destroyed London. TJ was trying to save y'all. Look, y'all can just come over here. Or y'all move to Jamaica or move to Mauritius.
Yeah.
It's plenty of space for y'all.
Jamaica.
We dumping the country. We dumping the country, not the people. I mean the city, not the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The people. I'll give you fair warning to get out of there.
Depending on who it is. Some of them can stay.
So yeah, some of you.
Oh, but last time you was here, bro. Since you were here, Liverpool won the Premier League, which is awesome.
I very nearly wore my Liverpool shirt today. Very nearly wore it.
That would have been epic.
You got the 95s?
Premier League.
I didn't get them. They were a myth.
Yeah.
I did not expect them to be so hard to get.
All the Liverpool sneakers are a myth, bro. Like all the Liverpool 95s are gone. No, they're quite expensive.
The Air Max 1's as well. They were hard to get. Even the LeBrons. in my size, it was gone.
Yeah.
Well, I say my size, it's our size.
Yeah, our size, yeah. We're all size 10 here. Oh, it's 11 US. Also, PSG or Paris Saint-Germain won the Champions League for the first time yesterday, which is great on the time of
Oh,
recording.
they were handing out slaps. That's my dad's French team.
Yeah, they were
It was a
crazy,
mauling.
Crazy. 5-0 in the final. That's crazy. And they did it without Mbappe.
5-0.
Yeah, they did it without Mbappe, Neymar, Messi. They had the elite team, and they did it with youngsters, bro. And that's what you call a team.
The best thing about that is Mbappe left them on a free to go join Real Madrid because he wanted to win the Champions League. Real Madrid was nothing this year. PSG won the treble.
He should have stayed, bro. He should have stayed. Think about this now. That's my thing. I love Kylian Mbappe.
Me too.
He's probably my favorite player for the past when I learned about him maybe 5 years ago. He's the only football player that I keep up with actively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he would have had J's. He would have had a signature sneaker by now, bro. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
If he would have stayed with PSG, they would have had no choice but to get him a signature sneaker by now.
Yeah, Neymar got something when he was at PSG. Or he showcased something.
No. That Neymar 5 low, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's one of the best Jordan 5 lows ever. And it ain't that many that bang as hard as that one. For real, like when you think about 5 lows, when I think about 5 lows, that one definitely come to my mind. They put that sneaker on 2K, and it was already 3-4 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a crazy sneaker.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. I don't think Mbappe's lived up to the hype at Real Madrid at this moment in time. He's got the goals. In a league, I feel you can get goals in his stature, but he hasn't really come alive in crucial matches. You know, when you get top team players, we saw him in the World Cup against Argentina. He came and shone massively, and that was him and Messi were going back and forth with goals and assists and stuff like that. But to me, I think Mbappe's kind of struggling, if I'm honest, at Real Madrid to kind of perpetuate that team into the Galacticos 2.0. And that's the feeling I get with like Real Madrid at this moment in time. Even though they're recruiting like big players, big ego players and stuff like that. Trent's
I forgot about those Neymars, you know. I completely forgot about those.
But I think Mbappe's not doing well to what I think he should be doing in his caliber of football at Real Madrid.
I think the problem is he went to a club where they already had a really good player in his position.
Vinicius, yeah.
Ironically, the best place for him to have gone would have probably been Liverpool. It probably would have been. Imagine him coming off that left, Salah on the other side. Man,
there was rumors that he was close. He was close to coming to Liverpool.
Mbappe is a striker, right? He a forward, right?
He's a forward. Yeah, he's a forward.
Yeah.
So I mean, ain't no super teams in football. They got multiple great forwards.
I mean,
Real Madrid.
There are.
Real Madrid. Yeah.
But I think the problem is the Real Madrid front three was so almost set in stone that Mbappe coming in sort of disrupted it. Because he doesn't play on the right. He doesn't really play in the centre. He plays off the left and comes in back into the channels, which is what Vinicius is already doing for them and doing really well.
You know who they missed? They really missed Benzema. When Benzema left Real Madrid, he was that player that held up the ball up front and got players involved. And he was the guy who was actually getting some of the goals that brought Real Madrid back into matches. Because in the last couple of seasons, Real Madrid weren't great, but they were the team that could get back into games when they were 1-0 or 2-0 down and then start and progressively get the momentum. That's what they were doing in the last couple of times they won the Champions League. They don't have that. They don't have that at this moment in time where they don't have an Mbappe who could get a couple of goals and get the Madrid team ticking. They're lacking that whole momentum when they need it, and they got beat 5 times in the Champions League last year, and twice by Arsenal in the was it semis or quarters, yeah. So, bro,
Don't forget we beat him too. Conor Bradley had him in his pocket.
Yeah. It was, and it goes to show you don't need a superstar team to win the Champions League.
You need a good team.
You need a good team, and they've got youngsters. They've got dope youngsters, bro. Like they took off Doué and
that young kid that came on and
Barcelona.
scored the last. What is he? 18,
Yeah.
19?
18 years
Even
old.
Doué,
18
19.
years old. Yeah, Doué, Barcola, bro. They got players, bro.
Shout out to PSG, man. I'm about to start back wearing my PSG Jordans. Because now I feel like I got a reason. Bro, I ain't realized how many unnamed social sneaker platform posted what's the best PSG Jordan collab. And I forget how many PSGs I actually have.
Yeah, there's been a lot.
I wish I would have got the ones, the OG PSG ones with the red stripe.
I got
Yeah.
that. I got that.
I ended up liking those in hindsight. I ain't like them when I first
You know
saw
what?
them.
Exactly the same.
I wore them the most when I first got them. The neoprene on that is dope. Like the neoprene around that sneaker is fire.
The neoprene, bro. When I realized what I had passed on, because I saw them, they was sitting on the shelf on sale, and I passed on them. And once they sold out, and I started buying other PSGs, and I look back at them like,
Now the price
I
went
fumbled
up.
that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
You know, I fumbled the 5 as well because I gave that to the bro. But like, I got the 7s, got the 4s, got the 1s. They're fire. Some of the sneakers are fire in that whole collaboration.
I'm tired of the 7s, bro. I want to sell them so bad, but my wife really doesn't. My wife remembers how bad I was on the PSG wave, especially when I found out about Mbappe. Like, I damn near bought a PSG jersey, but I remember when I started, looking at some of my stuff, and I had made a little stack that I was gonna sell, and she saw that black and blue box in that stack, and she was like, what is that? I said, what you talking about? She said, that blue box, that's a the Paris whatever, ain't it? I said, yeah. She said, why is it in that stack? That's the stack you finna sell, right? I said, yeah. She said, no, you can go and take that up out of there.
Yeah.
Just like that.
The missus was like, live with your regret. You bought that sneaker. You want that sneaker. Live with the regret. Sniff it. Smell it. Touch it. It's your regret. Take it. Bro.
Look, I said, oh, I think I'm gonna wear it though. She said, but it's the Paris. I like it. She said, I like it. I want you to have it. So you got to keep it.
Sometimes if she likes it, you just gotta run with it.
She loves 7s though. My wife loves 7s. So any 7 I bring in the house, it got to stay in the house.
Hey, that's dope.
I snuck the flints. I snuck the flints out of there because I knew I wasn't gonna wear them. She got 2 pair though, so me selling my 1 pair don't really count because she got 2. So
Nah. Yeah. if she asks you, where's your pair? I says, well, you got 2 pairs. We got 2 pairs, don't we? Your pair, your pair.
I think she know. Remember she said she be coming here doing inventory when they ain't at home now.
Oh yeah.
She did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
But
that.
speaking of retros, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna mean this. Cause I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's happening time and time again, bro. Daniel, I'm pretty sure you can attest to this because you're on Instagram just like we are. I'm sick and tired of scrolling Instagram and seeing thoughts and ideas and conversations and opinions about shit that we've been saying on this podcast for months. The latest thing is, are Jordan retros out of style?
To who?
Bro, this a personal thing now. I'm gonna detach this from y'all because I've been saying for at least 2 or 3 months that and y'all can see I ain't bought none of the OGs, the 8s, the 3s, the one. Like, I've been skipping all the big Jordans except for the black metallics. I bought the black metallics. Y'all know I was gonna buy the black metallics.
Yeah.
But I've been skipping a lot of big retros and buying Air Max and like being zeroed in on Air Max. That's been my personal trend. And I opened up Instagram, and here go people talking about I don't like retros no more. Bro, if y'all like our podcast, just say y'all like our podcast. It's okay. It's okay. I know you got more followers than me, bro. I know you do. It's okay to acknowledge people. It's all right to give courtesy. You know, when you watch YouTube videos, at the bottom, sometimes it'll say courtesy at such and such and such.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cite your source. Cite your source. Because y'all be sounding like me. And when y'all ain't sounding like me, y'all sounding like the bro. These conversations we have behind the scenes all the time. Yeah. And we put it on platform. And it be damn near a narrative. I know with me, I feel like that's what, because it's been over a year, really, if I really think about it, where I just ain't been buying big retros. Jordans, rather. But that's it, man. I'm gonna be quiet for a few minutes. I'm gonna let the bros get this. I just wanted to get my feelings out there, because y'all be biting. I see y'all jaws. Y'all some jaw smacking, close looking, none shout out giving, clout chasing. Y'all do anything. Y'all will do anything. I rest my case.
But what's your thought, Daniel? Like, what actually? Since the last time you came on the pod, what have you brought in terms of sneakers?
It's been a good. Well, we're halfway through. It's been a good half year, you know. Mm-hmm. So I haven't bought loads. I'm tend to. What did I get first? So normally January I reach back and get something that I either missed out on, or the price is too good for me to say no to. So I picked up the metallic burgundy 85s.
Hey.
Beautiful, honestly.
Clean.
So clean. So clean. I've only worn them a couple of times.
They will go for dirt cheap. They will go for
dirt cheap. I think I paid 60 quid.
Jeez.
Ridiculous. And they retailed at what, 180 over here, was it?
Yeah, 180.
It's less than half price.
So that's two-thirds off. You can't even. Nah. At that price you can afford to not even like it.
Yeah. Okay.
90,
you know what I mean?
$90. What? Get out of here.
Hold on. And, what price increase? What price hike? What price are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Chill.
Man, what came next? I got the SB4s, the navies.
Hey.
They were. I hadn't even planned on getting those. Like, I make a list like the year before. I hadn't even planned on getting those because I thought, there'll be a myth like the greens. Was just randomly sitting in the house. EA pops up sneakers. Oh yes, please. I'll have those.
And here.
Had to have them. And then what? Then it was the. Oh, this was one, because I you know me, I'm white them Black Cat 3s. I've been talking about the Black Cat 3s.
Yeah.
And then when they dropped, it was a myth. You know what I mean? There was it was difficult. I didn't get them on. I didn't get them on sneakers. It was difficult
in the UK, bro.
It was way more difficult than it should have been.
Triple black over there. Yeah.
And then I was nosing Offspring, just not even really looking for anything. And I saw, I was looking at the black cements because they had dropped the price. And then I saw, they have the other colorways underneath.
Right.
So I saw them and I saw the black. I said, huh? And I'm sold out. So I looked, click select size, UK 10, one left. Yes, yes. You know, I never checked out
Yes.
so quickly in my life. Never checked out so quickly in my life.
That's the one. That's
And
that how it
then
was.
what?
That how it was with them Travises, with them field giants. Same. It happened the
Yeah.
same exact way.
And then what came up? What came next?
Did you
I
get the
doubled
black
up on the
cement
I
fleece?
doubled up on the black cement. Black cements.
Ooh, because that's your
Because
favorite sneaker
remember
as
we
well.
talked and I said I was going to play chicken with the sales on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Online they were gunning my site.
Mm-hmm.
So I went
Initially,
into
yeah.
I went into Offspring on a Offspring have been saving me this year. I went into Offspring in a Birmingham City Centre, and then I saw a pair on the side, on the shelves. So I asked the guy, "Oh, you got any tens?" Expecting him to say no, and he was like, "Oh, will a 9.5 do?" And I said, "No, it won't. If you ain't got a 10, don't worry about it." And then I saw him come out with a box, and I was like, I was expecting to just walk out of there empty-handed.
Ask, and you shall receive.
Listen,
Bro. That's
you
the
don't ask, you don't get. And
Yeah.
then last but definitely not least, the Honey Blacks.
Hey,
The Honey Blacks.
hey.
Like the initial, we all know we all know what a mess the initial drop was.
Yeah. But
Which,
you got to you went and put them straight on feet as well.
oh yeah, of course, of
Got to.
course.
Got to.
That's dope.
That's
Very
that's
dope.
one of them. That's one of them. The big bangers like that. Ain't no hesitation.
Nah, you can't.
Ain't no hesitation,
I
man.
don't mess about. Even my my Black Cats. They came. I think they came the day before I went on a holiday. Where was I going that time?
Oh hell, you going? She
So
going
I,
on
so I, yeah.
vacation?
So
You
they,
got you
so
got
they,
to bring you got to
I,
bring the
th- I,
crispy feets.
I think you was going on a cruise. Was it a cruise?
was it the cruise? No, I
Yeah,
got
I
them
think it
after that.
was.
No, it was Vegas. I wore them in Vegas. Yeah, it was Vegas. They came the day before I went to Vegas.
That's a good choice in Vegas too, man. Ain't no telling
Yeah.
how it's gonna go. It's all black. Keep it simple.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
nearly messed up. I nearly messed up my Elkins Travis Lowe's. Yeah, walking back from WrestleMania. To be fair,
Wait,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
wore white and yellow
dude, suede as
Travis
well.
Scotts to WrestleMania.
I did. And the thing is, they were
Yeah.
fine, yeah. But what happened is
No, no,
I
no.
lost
They
I
weren't.
lost my footing trying to get through the crowd,
Uh
and
huh.
then I sort of tripped, and then
Mm-hmm.
that's what caught them.
So they weren't fine. They were never going to be fine in that environment. How dare you put your? You know what? Wear your sneakers.
Yeah.
Wear
Yeah,
your
man, what
Yeah.
you
sneakers.
See,
wear them.
you went to night one, didn't you, on WrestleMania?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Night two was when they brought Travis out.
I weren't too fussed about that. I went to see CM Punk. That's the reason
Yeah.
I did night one.
Y'all tripping.
Gotcha.
Talking about
Gotcha.
Travis and CM Punk. Have y'all ever heard of Jade Cargill? Let me chill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah. We know what you're talking about, bro. We know what you're talking about. J. Cole.
No, y'all, no.
Yeah.
well, I
One
got to see
athlete.
Jade too.
Two Jade. I got to see Jade too. That was the only reason to go. What? I don't understand. I don't understand your motivation outside of the women's division. I don't understand.
Joke is,
Listen,
majority of
I
people go to the
look,
toilet at that time.
man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, QQQ would have had his binoculars out and everything, zooming in.
Yeah, listen, my phone got good zoom on it. You hear me? Good zoom.
But by the way,
No
I got
binocular. That too old school.
recording glasses. That what you need. Zoom in recording glasses. X-ray vision would be good as well.
Yeah, me and I would have had to go with one of my partners. My wife can't go to the wrestling. She wasn't the one to go nowhere.
Hey,
That's a different type of crowd right there. We go to shows and concerts and dinners. Wrestling, nah, you can't take your wife to wrestling. Not unless she with the shit too.
Yeah. My missus loves wrestling as well, which is good.
She can love wrestling, but is she with the shit? I know yours is. I ain't talking about you. You know what I'm saying?
I went by myself.
You went dolo?
Yeah, man. I went by myself. If you really enjoy, for me, if I really enjoy something, I ain't got no qualms about going by myself. I'd rather go by myself than drag somebody there who's not really going to enjoy it as much as I am.
I dig that.
I agree with that.
I just don't like going to big events by myself though. I got to have somebody there. My brother, one of my partners, or somebody. If not my wife or my sister.
Okay, I agree. I was at the Tyler concert. I was left by myself at the end because I think Jamie and Hugh had to dip because they had to get out quickly because Jamie's going back to Bristol and Hugh was going out of London to go back home. And I was just by myself, like, let me just vibe.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes by yourself is the best vibe.
Yeah, I can agree.
Certain situations, it's situational for me.
Yeah.
By the way, we've got to get into basketball in a bit, but I'd read somewhere and somebody
Let's not talk about the Knicks, yeah?
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Somebody said the dad craze shoe is over. Do you guys agree with that?
Cappuccino.
Yeah, big fat cap.
Cappuccino, latte, frappe, hazelnut, French vanilla, peppermint.
What was it?
Cappuccino.
What was it last week? Kappa Dappa Doo, wasn't it?
Bruh. I'm talking about.
That's it. That's our university, bro. Kappa Dappa Doo.
That's the fraternity.
Yeah, that's serious, you know.
Incorporated. Kappa Dappa Doo. Incorporated.
Kappa Dappa Doo Incorporated.
That's not true, bro. That's not true.
To be fair, to me, it's always been dead. But yeah, no, it's not. It's not. You still see them everywhere. You still see New Balance. You still see,
that phrase that is dead phrase when it's used in sneaker culture. We didn't did this before with threes, right? How that whole threes are dead narrative was being pushed out there, and as we can see, that was the capus of cap narratives. This I feel the same way about, because nothing is dead until it's non-existent.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what's dead? Nike football trainers, because they just brought Dion's back. That's the first Nike football trainer. Speed turfs, bows, like they just started bringing that stuff back. So it's come back alive. It was dead for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Dad shoes, the New Balance, the Asics, Gel Cayano, all this stuff. The Nike casual running stuff, bro. I see sneakers. I saw some shoes yesterday. I can't remember what they call. One of them new Nike silhouettes. This 50-something-year-old lady had them on. They was brand new. So how can it be dead if the products are available and when you go outside you see them on people's feet?
Yeah, that's true.
In abundance too. That's the thing.
Yeah. We said as long as one person's wearing it, it's never dead. So we stay with that. But,
Great day just passed.
Trends pass, but it's now. It's right this moment in time. It's almost like people are seeking a narrative to go with just to prove a case in point, and that I don't like that. And you mentioned at the start, social media. It's always like somebody's trying to find a new narrative to go with, and like it was when when we saw the undefeateds come out, a lot of people were like, "Oh, they're bringing back Grails. We don't like that." And that was a narrative for a little while. Now it was like, "Yo, the dad shoe trend is dying or dead." Like, there's always narrative, bro. Oh, now we talked about this last week. GRs are no longer like worthy of, or even OGs are worthy of being kept in high commodity. That was a narrative, and that's why I brought it last week, is because that was being banded around on social media. It's like, but no, like, it's human nature not to like or not to be happy with something. All constantly, every single time, it's like that, and it's really like, can't you guys just be happy with what you're getting?
I'm gonna say this. The norm is different now, and this is the widespread reaction, the pushing of narratives, and the outrage, and all the, the gatekeeping and all that we've been seeing. The norm is changing.
Mm-hmm.
We got to just roll with. I'm cool. Like, am I always cool with it? No. When shit first started changing, everybody gonna have an adverse reaction to it.
Yeah,
Unless you one of the people who wanted such a change. You know what I'm saying? We got used to not being able to get shit, having to stay up late nights, getting up early mornings, sweating, calling Saturday, and all that. To, nah, I just wait till it go on sale. And now I can get a sneaker that I would have had to pay double for 2 years ago. I can get it for less than half price.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You know.
And we on this pod. I'm sorry, TJ. On this pod, been telling y'all they're going to adjust.
And we're in the middle of it.
We seeing it. It's here. The stuff that's coming back, despite the, I said it in the Discord. They're gonna drop all this stuff out the vault. Just let it fly. It started with the Lightnings. They acting like it's new. It started with the Lightnings. They dropped the Lightnings, and then the vault started slowly losing value, right? And so now, here we go. We're going to drop 7 sneakers out the vault that y'all never thought y'all was going to see again. Oh, guess what? Next year, we're going to drop 10 more. Mm-hmm. But it's only going to be 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. You know what I'm saying? It's limited. Yeah. It's limited quantities. And guess what? The trophy room finna be limited. The trophy room 6. The Awake 5 finna be limited. Mm-hmm. These new high heat collabs, the Unions limited. We're gonna make all this stuff because they trying to create new grails.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. 100% agree with you on that. I also, well, I look at it from I always look at it from a different perspective as well, like from a business perspective. Like, why is Nike pushing more soccer cleats? Why is Nike pushing more WWE stuff? Why is Nike pushing more stuff outside the avenue that they would normally do? It's because they want new customers. Why? Mm-hmm. And the other thing is, why are they pushing these old grails and bringing them back? It's because of new customers, because old customers want them, right? That's dead given. We want them. If we haven't got them, we want them. But why upset old OG heads that already got them? First of all, it's new.
They ain't spending that much money, no way.
Exactly. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If you're an OG and you got the Infinity rings, you ain't getting another set of Infinity rings unless the old ones are damaged, and that's true. That's the truth. So what happens is you'll bring back these specialized sneakers, and the newer sneakerheads that weren't in the era have got a new era to live in, because all of a sudden we're getting the Lightnings, the Thunders, the Undefeateds, the Tokyos, all of that stuff is coming back, and they're like, I remember stories about that, so I want to get that. So this is how you introduce new customers and new love for sneakers in the game, because Nike ain't gonna rely on us all the time to buy sneakers. They need new people to come in. And how do you do that? Open up different avenues and new ventures. WWE wrestling, we've been talking about it for years. That's one. We're talking about other areas now and we've seen a lot more being pushed in baseball. Basketball's always there. Soccer, all of that stuff is happening. It's to introduce new business, new customers, and that's how you do it. And this is, you open up the vault and you bring back sneakers, and then you make new grails for the new people as well and the old heads. That's how you do it. And if you don't know business, then you shouldn't be talking about it.
That's it.
They don't think that far.
Yeah, because it's all exclusivity. Oh, I got this pair, nobody should have it. But that doesn't work like that for a business. If that worked for business, you'd be bankrupt like years ago.
It comes from that place of wanting to be the only one.
Yeah.
And it also comes from a place of greed when you're the reseller who's trying to cash out big versus seeing it come out again, and now that person that was willing to cash out don't need you no more.
Yeah, I love what they
and be satisfied because they just want the shoe.
Yeah, I love what they're doing with the undefeated force. Like, there was apparently rumored to be 72 pairs originally. Now they're giving you 2 sets. One with the Jumpman, which is going to be exclusive, and I reckon that might go to friends and family because that's the OG pair. And the one with the Nike on the back, which is supposed to be apparently a GR, which is going to go everywhere. It's probably going to be still hard to get, but I love what they've done. They've gone, all right, there was only 72 pairs back in the day. Now we're going to produce a whole massive
That's
pair
part
so
of the
everybody
game.
can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how you make money.
And see, only so many. There's only such there's a small segment of the population at large who gives a damn.
Yeah.
So why overdo it? Underdoing it, it sometimes is the right move.
Yeah.
In the sneaker space, like as painful as that is, I came to terms with it a long time ago, bro. Exclusivity matters, yes, but it shouldn't be to the point where you gatekeeping and shaming these brands for bringing stuff back that people really want, bro. Like it like TJ saying, it makes sense business wise. Give the people what they want. We gonna scream, give us what we want, and then once they do it, here come the haters like, no, we shouldn't be. No, which one is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want? You
So-
can't. The thing is, you can't make everybody happy. You either
No, you
upset the 2. Yeah, you either upset the 2% that are gonna be unhappy and introduce another 20% of customers. You got to weigh the benefits up, bro. Like, they're gonna bring back regional exclusive. We're gonna discuss it in the pod today. They're gonna bring back like sneakers that are gonna be quite hard to get and really limited. Like, they're gonna do that. Like you said, Q, and I agree with you. 100% agree with you when you dropped it on the Discord. It was. They're bringing back sneakers and making them new grails, or they're making new grails and bring you back the vault, and that's the strategy. That's the perfect strategy.
I think so. I think sometimes we forget that, us as like heads, we are a very small part of, these brands' income really.
Yeah.
There's only we're maybe, if I'm being generous, 5% of what they got coming in.
5?
I'm being generous.
5? You think 5? Less than 5?
Yeah. If you look at the wider scheme of things, like the people that aren't as deep into it as we are, that just like trainers, you know what I mean, or just like kick sneakers, whatever, you know what I mean. They're who, the guys that are buying the, I can't even name some of those funny Air Max that you see in like Sports Direct.
It don't matter. The Air Max MC.
Yeah, but they're the people that are buying those.
The
Yo, bro.
Casual is who they're selling to.
Yo,
You know how
the
many
city
people
that Nike City One T, whatever it is, that's one that they done sold millions of that shoe.
Yep.
I was, by the way, I forgot to mention this last week. I was at the Tyler concert, and the amount of people that had those Jordan MVPs on, bro, those are popular in the UK, bro. Forget anything
Jordans.
else.
I still see 270s now.
Yes,
I still see 270s.
bro. They just dropped the whole MLB collection. Every MLB team got a pair of 270s, different colorways.
Not
With
me.
the
No.
logo on the tongue,
Like me and you, we're not checking for those, but
bro.
like
I
Joe
go.
Public.
I stalk Nike by you. I go like how you were saying. You were just scrolling the website when you found the black cats, and you wasn't looking for nothing. You was just. I do that probably 4 or 5 nights a week, just in the bed. I just go start looking at online, websites. They got college shoes, bro. These people. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. Frank Cooker he might well be our daddy right now. If it weren't for him, Donahoe never cared about the sneaker culture. You know what I'm saying? To have somebody who's in place who we know cares about and is active in the culture has been our saving grace. And that's why we seeing all this craziness that's got people up in arms and at each other's throat. Should they come back? Should they not? They devaluing. So what? Well, they still limited anyway. So do it really matter?
No, and they're
It's
still
fun.
valuable to the people that want them.
It's fun. He bringing the fun, making us go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife hit my DMs because I was stuck at work because all the pairs was outside, not online. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff. We wasn't seeing it through the pandemic and even before in some cases. Like y'all got to choose whether y'all want to be a part of this thing or not. It don't look the same day to day.
No.
It don't. And if you not, the hurts and the highs and the lows. It's just the highs and the lows of the game.
I'm also say this. The Jordan 5 Tokyo, I think that limitation's not real. I feel like that might be just a US release. I'll be honest. I don't think it's gonna be limited.
I'm probably in agreement with you there. I never believe those quoted numbers because it's usually at least double that half the time.
Yeah. Also, if they're that limited, and if there's only 50k pairs, you're only dropping that in Tokyo. I'll be honest.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah. But lastly, before we move on, Converse were trolling Ant this week, bro. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
You know, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Did you not see it? Did you not see it?
I told somebody this week. I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but whatever. I sometimes I be wishing Ant-Man wasn't from Atlanta.
Oh shit!
What?
So I could diss him without feeling some kind of way.
Nah, I understand it. I do. I understand it.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah,
I don't be wanting to diss him, but he'd be, but that's the Atlanta way. He extra.
Yeah.
Like I know people like him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like I know him when he do some of the crazy shit he do, and I want to love him. I do love him because he's from Atlanta. I do love him, and I see him, and he get on my nerve, bro. He deserve it. He deserve all the trolling, all the jokes, the memes, or whatever people throwing at him because he set himself up for it, and then he lost to Shay and went up there and act like it wasn't no big deal. Yeah, they bust our ass. Bro, what you... All right. You ain't Jordan's son. We take all the... we take all the speculations. We take it back. You're not Jordan's son,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, bro. So talking
Jordan
about
don't
that,
know
I
your
saw-
mama, dog.
Yeah. So talking about that, I saw an AI video. Somebody did an AI Jordan interview, and he was like, "He's not my son. I denounce him." Blah blah. I was laughing. Did I send that to you, bro? Or did you see that? You saw
Nah,
that,
you
yeah?
said it. Yeah.
I was laughing, bro. I was laughing. It was like I denounce him. He's not my son. He can't even get to the finals. I was laughing, bro.
Nah, but Michael Jordan did not get to the finals 9 times. So
That's true.
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true.
let's talk about it.
Yeah,
Let's talk about it. I mean, a few of them years was at the end when he was with the Wizards, but they didn't make the playoffs at all. But it was a bunch of years when Michael Jordan did not win. So it's not and shout out to the bastard GOAT because he coming back to the world next NBA season when the NBC contract starts. Where
He's gonna be a pundit, isn't he?
yes,
Hey,
Michael
it's gonna be
Jordan
interesting.
will be providing something.
Best
I don't
quote.
know. I doubt
No.
if he'll sit
With the best
actually,
quotables, watch. With the best quotables, it's gonna be fun.
bro.
I don't think he'll be there every week, but
No, he'll be there. He'll be there. I think he'll be probably doing something similar to what Kobe did. Maybe not. Maybe not as lengthy. Like Kobe had a whole side show where he would, break down game footage and stuff like that. But Jordan said he wants to come back to dispel a lot of the rumors about his feelings about the current NBA, and he also wants to he want to crush the hate that LeBron gets and Kobe gets and the other great players get when being compared to him. That's been quoted from him.
okay.
As his intent for coming back. So
Okay.
I'm saying coming back, like he coming back to play. I mean, when I say coming back, I mean actually talking to people because we know Jordan don't talk to us.
No, you don't really.
He done did
It's gonna be
probably
interesting.
3 interviews in the past 20 years. One of which was The Last Dance. So, yeah.
You know, it's gonna be interesting because I know somebody's gonna create a sneaker watch every time Jordan steps out. They'll be like, "Oh, Lee was wearing this at this time." Trust me, it's gonna be.
He gonna be wearing all
crazy,
them.
bro.
He gonna be wearing all the cheap Jordans like he do. It's his stuff, bro. I ain't never fronted on him. It'd be funny seeing how he dressed and the stuff he choose to wear, but you can't never front on him, bro. It's him on every shoe. Everything he put on his foot got him on it. His name and his likeness on everything he wear. He be wearing. Y'all think them jeans, them Jordan jeans? I bet you. I bet you, bro. He not wearing no Louis, no Gucci, no none. I bet you everything he put on is Jordan or Nike. The hats, everything.
Do you think he's gonna troll anybody who's wearing like Adidas or
Hell
New
no.
Balance or Reebok?
This is the bastard. He's still the bastard GOAT. Make no mistakes. He an old man now. You know what I'm saying? So he got more years. He got more years behind him than he got in front of him. So if he want to come out and help the game and speak life into this new generation in the NBA, I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be glued to it.
Yeah.
However, he is still the bastard GOAT. Never forget, despite what he say on TV, that don't mean that's the way he feel.
Nah.
Yeah.
Telling you that's not the way he feels. I'm sure he thinks he's the best because otherwise he wouldn't. Otherwise, that was always his aim, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he ain't never, discredited other great players. You never hear him
never.
discredit other great players. It's always what people think and what people say he feel. He don't talk.
Yeah,
It's
it's the narratives. It's the narratives that people get. It's the over-exaggerated narratives that people use to actually justify why one player is greater than the other, and I think you need to kind of him coming back is good to dispel that rumor or that feeling.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't seen him talk bad about nobody.
No. About to find out though.
Yeah, true. We're about to find out.
It'll be interesting for sure.
100%. Right, let's get on. Let's go, bro.
First quick strike. I got your ass now, TJ.
What's that?
I got your ass now. Because you about to buy some Sauconys. I know you are. Saucony, however you say it. Keith Haring. Because TJ love Keith Haring. That's your favorite artist. Ain't you going to get you some of these Keith Haring Sauconys?
Bro, Keith Haring came out with some Converse. So I didn't
He
get
did,
those.
yeah.
So,
Reeboks too.
Yeah.
I didn't get those. Even though they're hard.
Get you some of these, man.
There's no real great illustration of his art on that sneaker though.
No, not really.
Bruh. Look at it. It's the details, my brother.
The insoles are cool.
Insoles. Yeah, I'll buy the insoles.
Look at the tongue. Look at the tongue. See what's going on now.
Okay, that's nice.
Look at the heel.
They haven't got my size though.
Damn it. Yes, they do. 45, 44 and a half. Right here.
Yes, they do.
No, I'm 45.
44 and a half.
I'm 45, bro.
Nah, you be wearing 9 and a half.
Who
You
said
be
that?
wearing 9 and a half. Yeah. I got you. Hold on. Let me check the other color. Oh, this one got the. Oh, that's nice. That's nice for you, TJ.
It's
Look
alright.
at that.
It's alright.
Look at that, bro. Come on, bro. You got the T-shirt to match it already. And they got the insoles again for you. Look at that. Dave,
Man,
tell
insoles
me I'm
are
wrong, bro.
No, they don't. I like the insoles. The insoles are fire.
They got the 44 and a half.
This was the nicest part.
Y'all hating.
No, I'm not hating. It's
No,
not.
they're
it's not
selling.
silhouette.
They selling
Yeah.
though. They selling though. I'm joking with you, but Keith Haring, he all over the place, and he pop them every time. I bet you his estate bag looking real nice.
Yeah, he's done a lot.
Definitely.
He's done a lot with the different companies as well, and high street brands as well. He's done a lot, and they pop really well, really well.
He all over the place, bro. I just want to shout out Keith Haring. I mean, furniture, clothing, they're doing collaborations with different clothing brands, the sneaker brands. I mean, Saucony, and they sold out. Damn near full size run sold out.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have expected that from a Saucony. The Reebok collaborations, like everything he do is dope. He using his own ideas. Should we see a Nike Keith Haring collaboration?
That'd be the closest they came with Converse. I think that'd be good. That'd be dope.
I mean, the Converse collab make me feel like it's possible.
Yeah.
But what would it be though?
What would you want to see on? 95, Air Max 1, Jordan 5.
My first thought was 95, but
Yeah, 95 would be kind of cool.
I think they might do it on an Air Max 90, if I'm honest.
yeah, I can see that with a 92 because
The way they're pushing that 90.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like we're maybe the start of like a bit of a push for the 90.
Nah, that's been happening for the last couple of years. I think that.
How you feel about the patterns?
Yeah, I'm gonna need them.
I'm gonna need them. It's a UK. Like the Air Max 90s will done being pushed for the last couple of years.
So it's
That was
for
like regular. And as soon as the infrared 90 came out, I think that's when you saw it. Now it's collaboration territory. It's like now to bring the hype a bit more. It's like bubbling. The pattern wave is the first wave, bro. It's the first set. That you might. I was interested to see if they do a what's the other one? What came after the pattern AMX ones? With the denim. I can't remember the name now.
Yes.
Concept, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they go down that route. I will not be surprised if they do concept MX 90s.
We ain't seen
For me,
concepts.
the 90. You know, when I think of an Air Max, I think of an infrared 90.
Mm-hmm.
Remember,
that came out a couple of years
concepts fell off from Nike, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
They went over there and did something with Adidas.
Oh yeah.
They did. I don't remember what it was, but I know they did.
Exactly.
I knew it was coming, but
Exactly. They pulled the Edison, and they ran over there and did. They had a whole collection, merch and everything. So it seemed like to me, because I remember talking about it on the pod. I remember feeling like it was some overlap in them working with Nike and working with Adidas, and Nike maybe got wind of it and then appreciated it, and they announced, I think Concepts announced, much like Clot announced that they wasn't gonna be working with Nike no more.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's sad because that AMX 90 concept would have been hard.
I believe that's how it happened. I could be wrong.
I think you're right. I
that's how
remember
it
the story. I think you're right.
But yeah. Anyway, next question.
All right, cool. We're finally seeing the Lego collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
What's your guys' thoughts on this?
I think I could get a real dunk for that price,
Well,
and I'll get two of them.
This is literally going. They're gonna price this. Yeah, you got cute. They're gonna price this as real sneakers. They're literally gonna price this as real sneakers. But you get more. You get little Jumpman as well. You get little Jumpman with this as well. But it's limited to 3. You can pre-order this at this moment in time. But I think you can only get 3 sets, and I think resellers are gonna eat this up. But it's dope. I reckon it's nice.
Hold on.
No, it's cool.
You talking about the quantity? You can buy 3?
Yeah, you can buy 3 max, limited to 3 max.
Yeah, because they know resale is horrible. You should really only be able to buy 1.
Really and truthfully.
I would like this.
It's cool.
You know what? When this is really going to kick off, when you start seeing AMX 1s, AMX 95s, start seeing some Jordans. That's when I feel like this is going to be proper in gear. This dunk is nice. I like it. The dunk is nice, but I think everybody at this moment in time is waiting for like AMX 1, AMX 95, Jordan 1, Jordan 5,
That's what people are.
That's what they're waiting for. It's white cement 4s, bread 4s. I think they're waiting for those. And as soon as those come out, it's going to be full swing, bro. Full swing. Swinging for the mountains. But...
So that what you got to say? The dunk is nice?
The dunk is nice. I like it.
This is fire. Say no. No. Say it with me. Fire. Everybody say it with me. On 3. On 3, we're gonna say it together, everybody.
No, we're not.
1, 2, 3. Fire. Okay. FIRE. Okay. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's all about.
Yeah. We've been waiting for this.
If you hating on this, you don't. I don't believe you like sneakers. Let me see somebody say something negative. Unfollow, block.
Daniel, say something negative, bro.
I just don't think I'd ever be able to finish it.
No.
I know my attention span.
That's cool too.
I'd buy a Jordan 1 or a Jordan 3 or Jordan 4, and then it would never get finished.
That's cool too. I'm gonna finish it. in 2 hours.
By the way,
whenever I decide, And I would buy 2 of them because I'm gonna keep one in the box and I'm gonna put one together.
And Anish said he would like you to live stream that.
Yeah, well, that's something we need to make happen.
Yeah. Q, it's in pre-order. Might as well pre-order it now then. On top of that, Lego did come out with a DN8, which is this DN8, which is interesting. Lego at the toe,
I'm
Lego
not mad at
brick
that, you know.
upper. And also on top of that, you get split dividers to this as well, which you can actually split up the box and put your Lego pieces in there once you get a Lego set. But I think this is nice. I think the way they've done this is absolutely gorgeous. The Lego pieces at the top make me feel like you might be able to attach some Lego pieces on the actual upper, which would be dope.
It probably wouldn't work out too well though.
Yeah, it wouldn't. But if they had the way they would have done this would be had Lego stickers that you can actually put on the upper, which would be like a little accessory.
Maybe a swoosh or something.
Yeah. That would be that's dope if they'd done that. And by the way, hold on.
I am not mad at it.
The Shoot Dog Podcast.
There you
go. This is to me. It's although you might argue it's basic. It's a collab done well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to be overly intricate when it's something like this.
Yeah, I like the Lego man on the air bubbles as well. It's
No, I think it's good.
I mean, it's just clean, man. It's all yellow. You can't really go wrong with all yellow. We don't see it as much all yellow.
No,
but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. This might start something. We might see some more all yellow shoes after this.
Yeah. Oh, Tokyo 5s are coming out, so that's all yellow. So yeah,
no,
right,
I mean like
bro.
triple yellow.
Yeah.
Like triple, how we see triple red and triple blue sometimes. I think triple blue is underused. I think triple red is overused.
Man,
remember LeBron did the triple purple. You know what I'm saying? I think triple yellow deserve a little bit more.
Yeah, I as soon as you said triple blue, I remember those Jordan 5 blue suedes, all triple blue. That was fire. That sneaker's fire.
Victor Cruz, trainers, the was it Don C2s?
Oh yeah, those Don C2s were nice, man.
Yeah. Don C's fire.
I think we need more triple blue.
That might be a shout. That might be a great shout, actually. All triple blue.
Yeah. Anyway, let's quit strike. Rakeem Miles. First of all, I want to say shout out to him. Do not know much about him. I'm interested in learning more about him. Read a little bit of his story where he was talking about growing up in foster care and whatnot, and somehow it inspired him to make these crazy K-Swiss sneakers. Ain't nobody normally walking around thinking about K-Swiss when it comes to sneaker culture. But Rakeem said, fuck all that. Watch this.
Those are hard.
Those are wild.
Watch this. Come on, man. Green, orange, brown. His fit is ridiculous.
Yeah, it works perfect.
The photo shoot is very classy, very well done. I ain't got nothing but positive.
What's the model?
This is hold on. I'm glad you asked. This is the Marina RMX Rakeem Miles, which is out of stock, by the way.
Whoa.
They're crazy.
it
That's
dropped
crazy.
it dropped May the 30th, and it's a mystery.
Crazy
125 on the
sneaker.
retail. Apple cinnamon Mountain View and shopping bag is the colorway. I love this dude.
Shopping back,
Apple cinnamon, which is one of the green colors, I'm guessing. Mountain View, which is one of
What's
the
the
other
brown?
colors. No. Mountain View got to be one of the probably the darker green or lighter green.
Yeah.
Apple cinnamon is probably the light. Well, apple cinnamon might be the light brown, or is shopping bag the light brown. I don't know.
Cinnamon's brown. So
Shopping
yeah,
bag
I
must be the
reckon
light
you're right.
brown, right?
Yeah.
But this
That's
is
a
just fun.
that's fire. That's fire. That sneaker's fire. I saw it and I dropped it. We don't drop it in the Discord this week. That was fire.
They out of here, man. He got two more coming too. He got a 3 shoe deal with K Swiss, and he finna bring K Swiss back. He said he remember, growing up in foster care. He ain't have it like that, and he had K Swiss, and he liked K
Yeah,
Swiss.
they had a run for a minute over here. I
Yeah,
had a couple of pairs myself. They had a run for a minute over here.
that was the early 2000s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
1996 to
Like,
2000. They were quite popular. Like,
Yeah.
remember, yeah, it almost mimicked the van hype here in the UK as well. When what was that damn Daniel thing? Yeah, damn Daniel with the Vans. That kind of, it had that kind of whole aura
Yeah,
with
it
that.
was. Yeah,
With
it
the
was. It
Swiss
was. It
cases.
was really.
yeah, it was early mid '90s over here for us. We was wearing
Yeah,
a lot of K.
same.
Well, late '90s too. 'Cause I remember being in high school. K Swiss still being popular when they came with the chunky sole before Fila fucked everything up with the disruptor. But
Well, the Disruptor came like before COVID, so it was.
you remember? No. The disruptor is an old silhouette from the '90s.
Oh,
Yeah. They
okay,
brought it back
cool.
around like pandemic times.
The disruptor too. You remember the chunky sole K Swiss? It was
Yep.
hard. We was killing them back in the day. Hold on.
Yeah, do you think K Swiss will become a trend in the next couple of years? Try to.
It's
You never.
possible. I
You
mean,
never know. Because I wouldn't have thought Asics and New Balance would have if you had asked me, you know,
Mm-hmm.
10 years ago.
I was
I, thi-
thinking
I, I
about it,
think.
bro. Remember a couple years ago when I was looking at gel light threes, and I was
Yeah,
kind of
on the
like, yeah,
fence.
Aces need to do something, and then all of a sudden, Aces
Jill
all over the
Kyle.
place with these damn gel Cayanos.
And you hate the Jill Kayanos as well.
I really do. I really do.
They did something, but not something you liked, unfortunately. No, but the thing is, Dan, you got to remember, New Balance is a bit different because New Balance has always been semi-popular
Yeah,
in the
they've
US.
always
Yeah,
they've never been like massive, but they've always been like a solid brand, haven't they? People have always bought them.
yeah. It's almost it's probably saying it's blasphemous to say this, but it's almost like Skechers. Skechers has always been there, and it just takes
Yeah,
that one thing. It's just gonna take that one thing for them to kind of escalate into the parapet or sneakerdom.
I can't
I
remember
remember
if it
those.
was this exact silhouette, but it was something similar to this
The
in the
ST
'90s.
329 CM.
Yeah, it was something similar to this back in the day. It was closer to that regular low top K Swiss that we used to seeing. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
it'll probably take a bunch of digging for me to find the exact sneaker. I ain't got time for all that right now.
yeah, it was the case was still was. I think in the UK the way they were marketed, they were more like a. I get correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel. They were more marketed as like a boat shoe in the
some
UK.
of them because I know they had because I had a couple, and I remember them being like, the ones I had were a bit like shell toes.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But they tennis sneakers by
yeah, mainly,
sport
yeah,
or by function, so they still thriving, through the sport. So, as far as cultural, this is the first time. This ain't the first time we talked about. This might be the second or third time we talked about K-Swiss on the pod, but this is the first time where we actually got something exciting and something viable for the
yeah.
sneaker culture to talk about with K-Swiss. Normally, when we talked about them,
Yeah.
it's just reminiscing. You know what I'm saying?
I
Now they
don't
got
think I don't
something
think
new.
I've even said K Swiss for maybe a good 8 years.
Exactly.
The thing was, I think companies are realizing as soon as you get like a culturally, not culturally relevant, a person from the culture start doing collaborations, that's when people start to pay attention. And this is what I think K Swiss has realized, and I think this is what Skechers tried to do with Snoop Dogg, but it didn't work out the way they wanted it to work out. As soon as you get somebody from the culture have a touch on the brand, and it brings attention to it, 100%. You've seen that with Soleil as well, massively.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
It
J
don't work
Tips
for everybody.
with Saucony.
Soccer,
You
yeah.
know, J Tips made me go look at some Sauconys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
I
now Keith
would
Haring,
even, yeah. Go on.
old boy, the James dude, he done did some stuff with Saucony with his brand. So, I mean, it's only a matter of who you know or who you can put in place. These brands gotta have cool. You gotta have cool people nowadays, because it's wide open.
Yeah,
The culture is wide open,
Yeah,
and
we're
except if people like Cool Kai and Ami and Saya and Lil Nar and Geiger and like all these independent people making stuff can thrive in the culture. These smaller brands like K Swiss and Saucony can too, as long as they get cool enough people like J Tips. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's about your core credits, and that's what it is. It's basically making sure like you get the right people in place to up your core credits, and all of a sudden the culture will start to respond to that, because all of a sudden you're bringing something like that, like
Yeah,
that K Swiss. It's beautiful.
it's like Cortez with Nike. Like
Yeah,
Cortez wasn't no big worldwide famous collaborator, but when them MS 95s dropped, everybody in the culture knows who Cortez is.
yeah.
All of a
It
sudden,
kind of
same thing with Nina
yeah.
Chanel. Nobody knew who Nina Chanel was.
I didn't know, not at all.
As soon as she got a collab, everybody in the culture know who she is.
It almost spits in the face of people that were saying that streetwear is deflated because of high street brands. It kind of like, remember we talked about this a couple of pods ago, and we was like that's cap, because streetwear is still the trend. It's still the trendsetter. It is.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us. Look at the three of us right now. I'm wearing a graphic tee, Boondocks. Daniel wearing a graphic tee, Biggie. You wearing a graphic tee, SpongeBob.
Yeah.
What they talking about?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
What
It's
they talking about?
interesting.
I got on Nike shorts and Nike socks to put on some Nike shoes. What they talking about?
Well, you call
Got
it
a new
Kendrick
era
Lamar.
fitted too.
Talking about nothing.
What
Talking about nothing.
y'all gonna come on, man? We not
Yeah.
doing that. That's the theme of this episode, busting up these bullshit narratives, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Sounds like it.
It's cap.
Because it's a lot of gas, doo doo, BS, pretty
100%.
much.
You know what? Where my damn thing at?
Thank you. Come again.
We're gonna take these narratives. We're gonna take this vault gatekeeping narrative. We're gonna take this high fashion over streetwear narrative. We're gonna take this people don't buy retros no more narrative. We're gonna take this dad shoes are dead narrative. We're gonna take all these false, goofy, clout chasing narratives, and we're gonna put them in the bathroom at your local convenience store, and we're gonna hit that button and flush it. It's nasty. Wash your hands too. Wash your hands on the way out. It's nasty, bro. That's
nasty work.
There's been a lot of that this year, bro. These narratives, bro, it's nasty.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, a lot of people get in their feelings. That's the problem. Next one is looks like we might be getting a Charles Barkley Air Max 2, Charles Barkley 94 Air Max 2 Nike SB, bro, and a low variation. This is a speculative mock-up. First of all, what's your thoughts, bro?
Clean.
I'm looking at Q because Q is all over these Nike sneakers recently.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah, bro, I'm talking to you.
Anish, we back. We back, bro. This right here, and you know I don't like going too far in the future. But this right here, this for me and Anish right here. Already, as soon as I seen it, that was the first thing. Well, second thing came to my mind. First thing came to my mind was, oh yeah. And the second thing was, Anish, I already know. Me and the bro finna be on these.
Yeah.
Like white on rice. You hear me?
Nah, they're clean. They're super. And gun bottom as well. Come on.
Nah, damn this mock-up. Damn this mock-up.
Yeah, we know it. We know we probably won't. But if it looks anything like this, yeah, we're onto a winner.
I just need Eric Coston to wear those triple blacks as a mock-up to showcase what it might look like, and then it's over. It's gonna happen at the end of this year. You'll see some random picture be posted by a random undercover website to say, "Oh, look at this, bang!" And
taken with a potato.
Yeah, taken through a potato. Yeah, with the starts on it as well. Starts on the screen.
I wonder if it's just gonna be SB or is it gonna be SB Supreme like the Barclays? I mean, like the Robins.
Oh, true, actually.
This could be a Supreme. It could be a Supreme.
That was my third thought, because basketball low, 90s basketball low, SB Supreme known for grabbing these 90s silhouettes and bringing them back.
Yeah,
last year
they do like this sort of thing, don't they?
Yeah, last year they did it with Supreme and SB.
Yeah, but
that's what I want.
If it's a Nike SB, I think it'll be a separate collaboration, like the 4's, like the 95s that we presumably get in this year as well.
The Darwin Lows is SB Supreme. That's where my thought came from. It's the same thing. It's a classic 90s basketball silhouette. There is a Darwin Low, a normal Darwin Low, but they did the Darwin Low instead of the high, which is the more popular version, and they did it with SB.
Two things. Two
I want
things
that.
are gonna. It depends on two things. If they push out more Air Max 95 SBs like they did with the 4's, then this could be a Supreme collaboration. Or if they drop in Air Max 95 SB and then move on from there and do this as a collaboration as the third line of SBs. That depends on that. I think if this is gonna be remodeled to an SB, I think it will stay an SB. But if this is gonna be like an SB that comes along with the Air Max 95 SB, then this will be a Supreme collab. I think they're gonna head either or those ways. That's my feeling on it. I think you might be right more than what I'm saying, because I think this will be a great Supreme collaboration. Because it's another sneaker that SB will get, but I mean Supreme will get, but it all depends. It all depends on if they're gonna remod this to an SB skater shoe.
But that's what I'm saying. The Darwin is the same thing.
Yeah. This
So
is Supreme's
next-
wheelhouse right here.
Yes. The next question is it gonna have air? Because that's a big Air Max bubble on the Barkley.
Yeah, at the
It's
back.
bigger than the Air Max bubble on the 4 and on the Darwin. The Darwin had the window on the Darwin low is maybe the same size as a 4, and they managed to keep it on the SB4, but Supreme removed the window and made it all zoom, because SBs are traditionally all zoom. You know what I'm saying? Like the P-Rods zoom.
Yeah.
So are they going to zoom? Because they can zoom it and keep the window. The bubble will just look different. And I'm cool with that, because we see zooms.
Yeah, they could actually. They could.
I like zooms in the window. Most of the time,
I think it
they don't
can
do a
work.
window with zoom.
Well, the thing is, we're about to find out. Like by the time full time comes along, we'll start to see potato pictures, like Daniel was saying.
I'm in, man. I don't care. I'm in.
Yeah,
However it come out, whatever the color is, as long as it ain't too flagrant, I'm in.
Yeah,
I think I'm with you on that one. As long as they keep it clean, I'm still mad at myself for not getting the last, the high Barclays when they dropped a couple of years back, because they went on sale here. But
They just dropped
Yeah,
a few weeks ago.
no, they had like a few years back they had the high version of these, and they went really cheap, but for some reason I thought they'd go cheaper, and they didn't. They just sold out instead.
No, they just dropped. They just dropped again a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they not super expensive on resale, but they got only small sizes. You can find small sizes floating around for retail still. You might be able to find a 11.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look.
check it out.
I will have to have a look.
Definitely in the U.S. though, because most of the pairs was over here. I don't even know if they dropped over there for y'all.
I don't remember seeing anything, but they might have done, and I just haven't.
I think the latest releases haven't. So you'll find the older releases that come in a couple of years back. Yeah, you're right. They went on sale. That's the thing. That's the reason why I think they have more Nike trainers and Nike sneakers that just drop in the US, because they just go on sale here some of the time. But yeah.
Let me see. Next quick strike, man. I'm gonna check on these Barclays. Shout out to Rose Anvil. I don't know if this is a result of him or if people been doing what he does before him, but we appreciate what he does. I wish we had a video for this. I don't know. Well, actually, we do got a little bit of video. We'll see how much we can get away with. Somebody took it upon themselves to cut the Nike Pegasus Premium.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
And for those of us who are Nike whores, I'm happy to report that we got an 87% rating. We in the green on the analysis. Okay. The pros: triple layer, spring-like midsole, handles long runs and tempo efforts, sublime step-in comfort. I'm pretty sure TJ done told y'all all this. I'm just reiterating what the pros say, as if TJ ain't a pro. He a pro too. Amazing build quality, incredibly fun to ride. Incredibly fun to ride. They say.
That's a very strange description for a shoe.
I mean, the list goes on and on. There are a few cons. Narrow fit excludes many runners. If y'all got wide feet, y'all should know about Nike runners if you're a wide footer. It needs to lose some weight. I mean, it's a super chunky Air Max, whatever.
Massive.
High price.
They're not as heavy as you think they are. They are quite light. Very
But
light.
these are running shoe people.
Yeah, for a runner, they're apparently quite heavy, but
yeah.
And they say it's noisy.
Noisy.
Depends on the turf you're walking on, but I don't hear any noise when you're walking on them or when you're. It could depend on the terrain you're actually walking on.
But yeah, they cut them up. Cut them in half. It hurts my heart to see it being done, but whew. Yeah. You see that zoom bag running all the way through.
They're a comfortable sneaker.
I'd say that they must be so comfortable.
Yeah, it's like walking on a cloud. Once you break it in, there's nothing more comfortable than that.
Yeah, man. So this is via a run report. I'm gonna end up bookmarking this site because I like this type of stuff, man.
Oh yeah, I know. Run repeat. Yeah, I've used them quite a bit. I've used them quite a bit to find out about. When I see a shoe I like and I'm not sure about fit and things like that, they're really good.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Run Repeat. That's all I got, man. Y'all ain't got nothing else on this?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I liked what I saw. 87%. That was good. That's good. It's a good sneaker.
Can we take a quick two? I've got a nip to the loo.
Bet. And we're back. Bathroom breaks are necessary. We are all grown adults.
Yeah.
Some of us are middle-aged men. You can't hold it like we used to.
Yo. All right, man. Last quick strike.
Right, cool. We were talking about regional exclusives and stuff like that. And we were always talking about myths and all stuff. I'm introducing new grails. Well, it looks like this week it was announced that we might be getting a new Off-White, bro. And the new Off-White is this Sesame colorway, which is set to release later this year. And from what I'm hearing, what the rumors and reverberations around on social media is, this sneaker might only be a Dubai sneaker.
I'm gonna need to make some phone calls. Those are cold.
I can understand the concept of why this might be a Dubai sneaker, because it's that brown sesame and it's associated to the desert. See, that colorway kind of clicks really well with the region. This goes back to what we were saying in terms of regional exclusives. We have the works out, which one is global, one is regional. This is another regional exclusive, apparently. So, and we've been saying that feeling might be coming back, especially with what they did with the COJP Jordan 1's earlier in a couple of years back, and they just mass produced it and dropped it everywhere. So, you like these, Daniel?
Yeah, these are tough. These are serious. Like I know it's kind of basic, but it's just a nice color.
I agree. I think they're tough for the colorway. They could be a tough cop if it's just Dubai. Yeah, you got to make some phone calls.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to get them, but I'm gonna try.
But it feels like Off-White might be coming back with some more sneakers, and I didn't know this actual colorway existed. If I'm honest, did you guys realize this colorway was coming?
I feel like we got some type of hint at the. I feel
like a couple of years ago,
yeah.
they had
feel
they
kinda
had a bunch
familiar.
of them, like, and I
On
do
the
remember
table.
like a couple of the like blogs and stuff were like, oh, what are these random colors?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I feel like this was one of them.
What, like the solar red Air Max 90, which was on the table.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, during when they did that the big exhibit of unreleased stuff, and really it was the whole collection. That was when we first saw the bread fours, and
Yeah.
we started seeing you know
All the ones, the high one, Jordan 1 highs that were coming, or that were like
Air Force
samples.
One, the
That
Rasheed Air Force Ones, all that. So yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, and they didn't. Only people who were there, I feel like, really got to see everything. I never saw a video that showed every single thing that was there.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna bring back some of these samples.
I think
And
so.
there was massive rumors earlier this year that we was gonna get more Off-Whites, or we was gonna get a whole collection drop again, potentially of the old collection that released.
Hey,
So I
let's
don't know.
let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest, bro.
Yeah.
It don't matter what Off White do with the Air Force One low. It don't matter. It if it got that tag and that exposed stitching on the swoosh and the exposed foam on the tongue and the writing it don't matter.
People are gonna
It
want
don't
it.
matter. It don't matter what colorway they can do it. They could do it like they did the dunk. They can make 50 colorways of these,
Yep. And
and
people
yeah.
will eat them up.
Think about it. The MoMAs. I don't even. I don't want to even try to remember all the names. We got the blue pair. We got the black pair, which is. I think the black pair is the best pair. We got
I'm a
the
blue
green
guy,
pair.
but I have a bias. Blue is my favorite color.
I'm with you. The MCM that it's
That was
one or
nice.
two to me. I ain't mad at anybody who said they like the MCM better. I like the black one a little bit better than I like the MCM because I think it wears better. But
Oh
the
yeah.
green
The
one,
black wears.
the green one, the gray one, like it don't. And we just getting the monotone. Like imagine they start switching up the patterns.
Yeah, giving us some
Like they could
different
do.
panels and stuff.
It don't matter what they do, bro.
Yeah, we people gonna want it.
It's the way it's built too. It's a little sleeker. It looks thinner. It looks easier to wear.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. I don't care what Off White do. If I, I'm gonna shut up.
Do you see them releasing way more fights in the future now as well?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
So it was only a matter of time. I think it was only a matter of time.
I kind of like the Off White Air Force One low more than I like the Off White Jordan One High.
I don't like the Off-White Jordan 1 High.
Here we go again. We got him.
Wait.
We got him. Ladies
Do you
and
know what it is?
gentlemen, we got him.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I appreciate it for what it is, like as a piece of art, but as like a wearable shoe, with like the floppy swoosh that's just about attached, and nah,
I agree with you.
it's a piece of art to me. I appreciate it for that,
I'm with you.
but
I'm with you on that. You know what it is for me. It's the wearability is what makes me not like it as much as I would, because it's so exposed, and it's a piece of art that I would just want to put that in the back and just
Yeah,
leave
it
there,
belongs.
because,
It belongs in a glass box.
yeah, if you wore it, you'd ruin it, and I would ruin it,
Yeah,
and I know it
I
would
would
ruin
absolutely.
it. So
I would absolutely ruin it.
yeah, I'm on you.
Says the
I'm with you with
man
that.
who wore Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Elkins to WrestleMania. Y'all see? Do y'all see what I'm dealing with here?
No.
Y'all see what I'm dealing
Bro,
with here? See,
bro.
no. I'm not. We're not running from this. Okay, that was the last quick strike. The quick strike is done. See, we done moved on from the quick strike to the fact that this man said he will ruin the off-white Jordan 1s, but you wore the Travises to WrestleMania. What's the difference?
The graphics
Go, go.
they're easier to clean then, because it's all like the paneling is like mesh. It's like that sort of mesh sort of material, isn't it?
You talking about the Phantoms?
Is it not the same? Is it not the same on all of them?
Just Chicago's.
I don't know. I ain't got nail one of them. So
what Daniel's saying is it's not overly exposed. It's the sneaker that comes just like that. It hasn't got exposed tongues, exposed mesh. It's not inverted. So when you do wear it, and when you get like dirt
Hasn't got a
on the mesh,
silly swoosh that is attached by two small bits.
it's de-stressed. It's deconstructed. So
I do appreciate it,
It's
like
a
as a
form
like I
of
said,
art.
as a piece of art, but as a wearable shoe. Oh, that's enough.
How many times have you seen a Jordan 1 Jordan 1 off-white and it's ruined to bits because you can't get the dirt off it? And that's what your scary thought is.
Don't wear it to WrestleMania. I don't listen, man. I'm not wearing certain stuff to certain places. That's all. I mean, it is what it is. Like, wear your sneakers. Please do wear your sneakers. It's not that I'm saying don't wear your sneakers, but don't wear your off-white Jordan 1s to WrestleMania. Okay.
No.
If you feel like you can get away with the Travises because the swoosh is fully stitched on there, I'm rolling with you 1,000% on that. That make all the sense in the world. You know what I'm saying? But somebody done wore some off-white Jordan 1s at WrestleMania, and they swoosh got snatched off.
Oh, 100%.
I'm willing to bet that. I'll put money on that.
100%.
Daniel, it's like it's the same thing with the fours. Those off-white fours with that material on it, to a regular like you compare it to the Travis 4, which has got that more of that nubuck on it, or more of that material, suede material on it. You at least you can semi-clean the Travises, but once you get dirt underneath that mesh on that 4, it's done.
Done for, man.
I ain't seen no off-white 4s in a long time.
And there's a reason why, bro.
They're all either kept DS or they wore them once and mashed them up so bad they don't want to bring them out again.
That's the one, bro. You know, they're packed up, bro. They're packed up because that's one of those. You know, we talked about the Amamanier Jordan 5, the Dawns, right?
I still ain't wore it yet.
Yeah, exactly my point, bro. I did the review. I had some dirt on my hands, and it got on the sneaker, and I had to rub it off. And that's a sneaker that's dangerous. The Jordan 5 off-white, the cell pair and the 4s, is one of those sneakers. Yeah, it's one of those sneakers that is scary. Is that scary hours, bro? That's scary hours. You have anybody step on that? You have any dirt on that? It's out of it. It's out of it. That money you spent is out of it, bro.
That's it. I'm selling my alma mater 5s. That's it. They got to go. I'm scared to wear them. That's it.
Scary hours, bro. That's scary hours. I'm not
Because
even
this the
joking.
problem though. I'm scared to wear them, but I'm also scared to put the repellent on them because
No, that's gonna ruin them. That ruin
the
them.
repellent ruined my PSG sixes.
Oh.
Like they not unwearable, but you could tell where it's not natural.
Yeah, that's
the
another
problem for
PSG
me.
we forgot. That's
And I
another
still
PSG,
ain't,
but
ain't
that's
wearing,
it.
and I still ain't wore my PSG sixes in the rain. So why did I spray them in the first place?
Yeah.
So after all of that, you didn't even wear them in the rain.
I ain't wore them. I ain't put no water on them. I ain't tested it or nothing. I sprayed them.
This-
I let them dry, and yeah, the finish on the left toe ain't the same as the finish on the right toe.
Yes. Yeah.
And
This
I
is why I
ain't
don't
used that
like
spray
repellent.
since.
This is why I
Yeah.
never repel my. You don't. If you got leather sneakers, you don't need repellent. That's dumb because you can.
No, the
wipe- you
PSG
can wipe them
fives,
clean.
sixes, rather got that gray
Yeah.
suede on them. So
Exactly. If you got suede sneakers, you don't want to put repellent on that either because it will just harden the material and all of a sudden it doesn't suede. It's not good. Those repellents back when we started picking up sneakers, they were like all the craze. Hey, yeah, you don't get your sneakers dirty. You spray this on. Hey, it ruined your sneakers. Totally ruined your sneakers. We don't hear about those repellents anymore either.
No, it's true actually.
yeah, Rejuvenator still they still push theirs. I don't know if they didn't change it up. They didn't change up a lot about their company since then. And I do rock with that company. Don't get me twisted. I'm not trying to bash the product, but I just had a bad experience and I never went back. So I'm
Right, bro?
scared.
Yeah, scary hours, bro. Scary hours. Yeah. Some sneakers you gotta be really, really careful with, and they are more delicate, way more delicate than you'd expect them to be.
Yeah.
Trust me. That's scary. That's why I'm glad we're getting these Aluminium 5s because they're leather.
Yeah, I'm a chill. I'm a chill.
Alright, Daniel's got something for us now. Shall we go?
Let's do it. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion Executioner. And today we got a special honourable host, and that is Daniel, and he's got a court case for us today. What you got, bro?
This one, I ain't gonna lie to you. It kind of hurts me to have to do it, but it needs to be done. I'm trying to think if I can. Yeah, let's go. Right.
Very good.
So I'm bringing a person to court.
Oh.
And unfortunately, that person is in this room. TJ, where is my 60-second sneaker news?
He took himself out of court. Hold on. You can't run from this. No, hell no. You can't run from this.
Hey, that's bad. That's
Right.
bad. All right, cool.
I'm gonna also give you your flowers because the 60-second sneaker news is one of the best content pieces as far as sneakers go out there. One of the best.
Thank you, bro. So I can't. There's no more excuses. I'm well. Obviously, this week
You're on Front Street now.
Yeah, I'm on Front Street. The missus has been in bed for the last 3 days, so that's the only thing I had this week.
Nah.
But
Hell no.
I am.
Hell no. Hold on. Objection. You said she been down for 3 days.
Yeah. I've been looking after.
We ain't had the sneaker news in almost a year.
I can tell you exactly when the last one was.
We got evidence. Exhibit A. The 2nd of December 2023 was the last time we got the 60-second sneaker news from Love Kicks Custom.
So the real is TJ, I'm bringing you here with love, really, because, like I said, it's one of the best pieces of content that's going out there. Like, for someone like me who doesn't like have the time to sit and troll through all this news and whatnot, the way you deliver it, the way you get all the information there in such a short amount of time. Yeah, we need it.
Well, you're making me embarrassed, so I'll bring it back next week. I'll 100% hand and heart will bring it back next week. I'll be fully fit. And
remember, we recording, yeah?
Yeah.
No. We clipping this. We clipping it. Yeah.
Hold on.
I normally don't like clipping the sneaker court because I like to try to keep it hidden.
Yeah.
From Instagram, but I might go ahead and clip this one with the mask and the wig because this is real right here.
Yeah, by the way, a lot of people know me and recognize me from that 60-second sneaker.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
I will be bringing that back next week.
Like I said, I brought you here out of love because we need it back, and to give you a bit of a kick up the arse.
Yeah, you need it.
I do need it. I will bring it back next week. It's coming back. I'll make it even more better than it was before. I will. Don't worry. You got me. On that note.
So what's the verdict, Judge?
Guilty for being a lazy bum. I'll bring it back next week. I'll bring it back next week. It's 100% on the cards now. Daniel, you're not the only person to say that. I've had a lot of people on my case, and it feels like that's something I need to bring back for sure.
Yes, absolutely. There's no, I'm going to be on you about this. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. It's going to be in a Discord.
Probation. The sentence is probation.
Yeah, that seems fair.
There you go. Make sure you stay alive.
Yeah, the probation has only got 30 minutes to talk on the podcast next week.
Nah, hell no. You gonna play your part of this damn podcast. 30 minutes, my ass. You gonna talk half the time. I'm gonna talk half, and you gonna talk half. And if we got somebody else with us, we can do thirds, or the closest we can get to it. You ain't gonna skimp out on me because of this. Hell no. That ain't got nothing to do with this. That's Instagram business. This podcast business gonna flow. By the way, gonna flow steady. You hear me?
I'm actually blushing underneath it. You know that. You know what? It makes me proud that you guys miss it, which makes me want to bring it back even more. So I will be bringing it back.
No, you should be. You should be proud. Like I said, like it's all it's all jokes. It's all whatever. But yeah, man, we need it back.
Yeah.
So pull your finger out and get to working.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
it's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Yeah. How about that, TJ? Now, I knew it was coming. I wasn't wishing for it. I wasn't waiting for it. But I knew the day was coming when somebody was gonna take your ass to court.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was funny when I had to go to court, huh? Shout out to Ian. Shout out to Ian.
Yeah. Yeah. The public has spoken, so I am the servant of the public.
On your ass. Yeah. Appreciate that, Dan.
Everybody's.
You know how badly I want to tell you about the case, yeah, but I thought, no, I need to see the live reaction.
Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to know nothing. I'll be there.
Hey.
Let me see it in person. Damn it.
Hey.
Anyway, let's do some of these discounts, man.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't want to hear anybody say I talk too fast on those sneaker news either. Because I know some of you people.
You talk fast anyway, which is why it's perfect for you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's Thank you again, Daniel, for helping people. I know y'all hear it. I talk slow. I don't care. I'm from the South. This is how I talk. I got to get my thoughts together. I got to make sure I'm saying what I want to say, how I want to say it when I say it. All that y'all know micro machines?
Oh yeah.
Toy TJ reminded me of the micro machine dude.
Yeah, because especially when he's like excited and that he goes a mile a minute, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
But that's why it's perfect. That's why your delivery is perfect for that.
Yeah. Also, that's how my mind works when I'm really excited. It goes a million miles an hour. Yeah.
Listen.
Your mouth trying to keep up with your ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
That's perfect. That is perfect description for this man. Because you do that all the time. You do it on the pod a lot, and I know, we all know that. And it's cool. Like we know that's just really how you get. I do it too sometimes, but
it's when you get in the moment, you get really passionate. You're like, all right, cool. My brain's ticking. I'm like, let's go.
I get it.
We're going on this roller coaster ride, and you're gonna join me with.
Yeah. Anyway, let's do some discounts, man.
All right, cool. Let's go.
So I can go eat my sandwich or something. Lorenzo G. Let me talk to Lorenzo G for a second. Why? Why you keep doing this? Just go to Oregon, bro. Talk to Phil. Talk to Tinker. Talk to Sergio. Talk to whoever. Talk to LeBron. Talk to Jordan. Talk to somebody. Talk to Frank. Hell, go talk to Donahoe. Ask him some. Like, you buy 95s and you customize them, and they be so hard, and I can't get none.
Did you see what I did to the Cortez?
The Volcano Air Max 95 Lorenzo G custom. That's what you're talking about.
That is.
Lorenzo, I love you, bro. Just can I have like just
make something that we can get.
Like what we gotta do? We'll all do it. I know me and Daniel do it. TJ gonna be with us too. We get everybody that we know to help, like get whatever you need to get, so we can get them too.
Yeah.
Cause my feelings, I can't keep looking at your stuff. I'm gonna start hating. In a minute.
I'm gonna start hating.
What else you gonna do, bro?
If I can't get them, I'm gonna start hating. I'm gonna start.
I understand it. To be honest, I might have to join
They
you.
trash. Lorenzo G, he keep doing the same thing. That shit trash. I just want some, man, please.
I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it.
Better gift shop.
You know what it reminds me of? Oliver Twist when he goes up to the front and says, can I have some more?
Can we just have some? Can we just have some?
Can I have some?
Sir, can I have some, please, sir? Do you have any more? Better Gift Shop got a collaboration with the DN8 coming up. I think this is the first DN8 collaboration.
Didn't I have a
No, we just got a Lego.
Supreme, and Lego. Okay, and Better Gift Shop.
Yeah.
No, the DN. Lego got the DN. This is a DN8.
Oh, the DNA. Oh, the DNA is the newer one with all the.
With the all the bubbles.
Yeah. And I don't think there is. I don't think there is now.
You're right. You're right with that.
So Better Gift Shop. Look out for that coming soon. Hey, Tyrese Halliburton, your logo is trash. Shout out to Jalen Brunson.
That was a proper shot. That's proper hating.
Adidas keeps suing anybody who put stripes on their shoe. You can put 2 stripes. You can put a cricket stripe. You can put 7 stripes on you. Adidas gonna sue you. So if you're trying to make shoes and you like stripes, get ready for a lawsuit. They might not win, but they gonna sue you. They suing every damn body. These folks, it's the one brand that got a K. It's like one line and a curved line. It look like a K. Adidas said, give me that. The judge said, bruh, y'all can't own all the stripes. What are y'all doing? Get this out of here, man. Leave these folks alone. So yeah, Adidas petty as hell. It's ugly.
Open season.
But besides that, they got a Gazelle rice bag, a rice sack. Have y'all seen that?
No. What the
hell? Hold on. No.
Is it to feed the gazelles?
It's cool. That's a good one. That's a good one. But I wanted to put a little highlight on the end of the low light because the rice sack Gazelle is pretty cool looking. Y'all know I ain't used to giving Adidas props, so if I say it look cool, I really mean it. And last but not least, well, no, I got 2 more. The Powder Nike Cryo Shot.
Oh,
y'all ain't fooling me, bro. That flap on the front, that come off. It looked like it reminded me of that. Was it Martine Rose who did the?
Yeah, she did. Plus? Yeah, it was Martine Rose. Yeah,
it reminded me of that. It looked like an Air Max. It's hard. It's silver, black, silver. Orange.
I can't lie, because they're based off the old like Nike boots, aren't they? They're football boots.
Yeah. But it looked like they got air bubbles.
Yeah, the back in the day, I think they're silver, blue, and yellow. Oh, Ronaldo used to wear them. Oh man, I wanted them as a kid, so bad. So I might have to just get a pair. I would probably never wear them. I might just have to get a pair for the nostalgia of it.
Glass box. Here we go with the glass box again.
Yeah.
And my last quick strike, I had to show y'all this in case y'all didn't see it. I'm gonna let Instagram do the honors.
That people are wearing that sells for $5,000.
No, that's so stupid.
It's just like a block of sellotape, and it's just got Balenciaga written on like underneath all the tape.
Is it actual tape? Do we think?
The creative director of Balenciaga wanted to experiment with transforming mundane objects into luxury goods to challenge what we consider as fashion. It's a bracelet.
Yeah.
And the human social experiment continues. That's all I'm saying.
I wish I had enough money to be that financially irresponsible.
Yes, sir. That's the one. That's the one.
Oh, bro. You could use that tape to shut people up with. That's the only good thing about it. Just around your wrist.
But the man had a good point. Is it actual tape?
Maybe.
Why?
Maybe not.
This ain't got nothing to do with fashion.
Yeah.
No,
It's a
just-
human experiment. It's
People are just
it's
seeing
a
what
human
they can
experiment.
get away with.
Yeah, 100%. And so somebody tested out those barefoots, whatever those barefoot shoes are this week. I think Elliot Sneakers. Shout out to Elliot Sneakers. But yeah, you wore them. They're tough, bro. They're like literally poking and prodding into your feet. They're
Him and his
rubbish.
partner said they was digging into the inside of their toes.
Yeah. Horrible. You can't wear them. I got a couple for mine. Reebok Omni Zone 2 have doing this French Open inspired colorway that drops on the 6th of June. Watch out for that. Nike opened up a store in Brooklyn. So if you are in Brooklyn, go and check
Big
that
store.
out. Big store. Yeah, I saw his videos. Videos are crazy. Eric Coston's basically showcasing the Air Max 95 Cactus Flower. Looks nice on feet. Jordan 1 shattered backboards. I come in with a shattered box. That looks absolutely
Fire.
Yeah,
fire.
it looks
Fire,
on point. It looks sick.
Yeah, bro, that's how you do a re-release of a classic.
Yeah, definitely.
No, the Nike CryoShocks, Nike joined that whole soccer cleats to the streets. That's horrendous. Stop it now before somebody gets injured and sues you guys. Nike Kobe Bryant Air Max Air Force One Forever Purple was showcased this week. All purple Air Force
Fire.
One. That was fire.
Yeah, they're tough.
We had a first look of the Jordan 5 35th anniversary. My thoughts are they are trying to bring that Jordan 5 to the women's because or showcase it more to the women or small feet gang. That's my personal opinion. That's my opinion alone. Jordan 4 or Jordan 14's Ferraris are set to drop in June time. Watch out for that. So that's going to be happening real soon. Pink Jordan 5 Awakes that we'd mentioned it in the podcast are limited to 7k pairs. They're numbered as well, so that's a real thing. I think there might be in Selfridges in London first of all, so watch out for that. New Balance Jack Harlow 442s, that's coming out soon. We saw Jordan 3 Starfish surface this week. Not sure what you guys think.
They're better than the last ones, I think. I'm still not going to buy them.
You
But
talking about the fours?
no, didn't they have some Starfish 3s?
Fives to fight. What did they?
Fours, fives.
Yeah, fours and
No
fives.
I might be getting confused. But
And it looks like the canvas. It's got canvas on it, so you might be getting confused with the camel.
The fours,
threes.
the fours was a women's. It was black with kind of like a see-through
Yeah.
orange underlay,
Yeah,
and of
Oh,
course the
yeah,
fives
yeah,
were the
yeah,
all
yeah,
seal with the kind of see-through overlays on the pods,
yeah.
with the different netting, all sail, buttery, soft, squishy, buttery, cushiony leather. Yeah, I got them. I ain't wore them either.
Last two for me. Angel Reese is about to drop her first Reebok basketball shoe. Watch out for that sneaker. Watch out for
Her
that.
her logo is tough.
Fire. Way better than that trash Halliburton put out.
Last but not least,
Like
Kith
somebody
are
spit
doing
on the
this.
sidewalk.
Yeah. Last but not least, Kith are doing a Superman collaboration. Watch out for that.
What?
Hey?
Huh?
On what? With who?
On apparel. I don't know. They're releasing lots of Superman merch.
Okay, I
you
thought
not seen it?
was like a No, I don't pay that much attention to Kev because they don't rock with Nike and Jordan. So I see their stuff and I see it. I ain't checking for them like that. I follow them and I got a subscription and all that, but I just normally just take L's on Kev.
That was it, bro. That was the show.
I'm sick of y'all with these narratives. Y'all be biting. Y'all got agents out there. I think these people have people working, companies more than likely, who feed them things. If not companies, they have staffs themselves. These outlets, or they owned by a conglomerate or something. That's a
Secret brand wars. You're talking about how they're trying to take each other out.
Nah. Maybe they ain't trying to take each other out. You ain't know. Ain't it funny how as soon as one outlet posts something, all the other outlets post the exact same thing?
Yeah, it's like I'm sure it's similar. I would imagine it's similar to the record, the record industry where there's only like really three companies and all the other labels are owned by one of those.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You think you go into one grocery store versus the other, but they both owned by the same parent company.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's how I be feeling sometimes. But anyway.
Or they were just clout chasing, and it's the first person to spread whatever rumor.
No,
So
we know that.
Could be either above.
We know that, and everybody else just following.
I mean, there's a lot of
They
that.
said that. They said that. Someone said it too. No matter how true it is, y'all posting fake sneakers and everything else. Just run with everything.
Bro. It is what it's the nature of the beast. It's the content of everything, pretty much some days. So you just got to kind of vibe with it.
Irresponsible plugs is what they are.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's what they are. We appreciate you, Daniel.
Ah, man, it's good to be back. It feels like home almost.
That's how we try to make you feel, man.
No,
Whether you're on the
it's
mic,
good to be back.
Whether you're on the
Definitely.
mic or whether you supporting us from wherever you support us from. It's like everybody out there. We appreciate all y'all. It's always special when we get to build connections like the ones we got now, though, and be able to bring good people on the pod and be able to rock out and have conversations and build friendships behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? To where you really want to.
It's
really wanna
real.
link
It's real.
up.
And it's nice. It's real special. And also, if you listen here and you're not part of the Discord, you're missing out. You need to get in and jump on.
I was about to mention that. You guys.
See,
listen
but
to
you
this.
said I'm not a guest. I'm a host, isn't it? So we're here.
Yeah, exactly. I got to do this one last time. Hold on. and we know it's not a superhero arc; it's a super villain arc. That's what Daniel's on this week, and it's been on every week. It's that dark. There's a reason why your name is that dark horse, bro. Definitely
Maybe.
the dark villain era.
That's the truth right now, man. That's the truth. Episode, what this is, 165? We done a lot of these.
165, bro.
A lot more to come, man. Hopefully y'all be there with us, man. This for my guy Daniel, that dark horse, my brother TJ, Love Cakes Custom. Have a great day, great week, great month, great year. And buy what you like. Rock what you like. Don't believe the hype, because the hype ain't real. And remember, as I pop one, the sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. That's the one, bro. That's the one.
Oh, that tastes good.
Yeah, I don't have a catchphrase yet. Maybe next time I'm on.
Yeah, no. Your catchphrase. No. Your catchphrase is, I just don't like Jordan 1. Chicago, that's the one. I don't like Jordan 1. No, this week's is I don't like Jordan 1 off-whites. That's the one.
And you know the Off-White Chicago's, they're the worst.
On that note, peace.